Hi everyone. By way of doing a little bit of general housekeeping, I wanted to do a bit of a channel update and discuss a couple of issues before we move along. The first is, recently in a video I mentioned that Charles Kunkel had misunderstood something that the presuppositional apologetic proponents were saying. And in subsequent discussions with him, I've come to understand that I think he had a better grasp on it than I had originally thought. Now, the great thing about it is it gave me the opportunity to make the point, but I wanted to kind of pull him back out from under the bus that I'd thrown him under. So I think he had a far better grasp on it than I had originally thought. The second thing I wanted to address is Jason Burns. And I made recently a video just poking some fun at him. And he had made a response video, and at first he had those giggling babies, and I thought, right on, he took it good. You know, he took it right, and we're just having some fun. And then I saw the part where he started clawing back on his challenge to Bill Nye for a debate, saying it was just in fun, and I thought, oh boy, this isn't good. And since then, several of you, including Live Life, I appreciate your comment, have said, listen, we need to leave Jason alone. You know, I think there's some issues there, and I totally agree. I have no plans on, I had not actually been in contact with Jason or even seen that much of his material before, so I wasn't as aware probably of all that has transpired as I should have been. I'm a little bit more aware of it now, so rest assured for anyone who's concerned, I'm not going to be making any Jason Burns videos. I did immediately make him a response video, a private message that I'd sent him, and unfortunately he hasn't watched it. I apologize to him for if I was upsetting to him in any way, and that I meant no harm, and that I was just giving him a little bit of honest ribbing, and unfortunately he hasn't watched the video. And I really wish he'd do that, because what I said in that private message I meant from the heart. The third thing that I wanted to address is my channel direction. So many of you noticed today that I posted a mirror of the Bible Thumping Wingnuts video from last Saturday. Ironically, this is the video where people were using phrases like wealth of ignorance while they postulated about things that I had said, at the same time admitting they haven't watched my videos. And said some very insensitive things about certain people in hell. They resorted to name-calling, our gutless wonder, whatever that was. You know, these are the same people who object to the Sci-10 Atheist channel, right? And that were insensitive enough to contemplate whether or not it was even a glimmer of a thought in someone's head when they're burying their loved one about the greater meaning to all of that. The irony there is, at the very same time they were saying that, I was actually at my dad's house making a video about that very subject. It's been pretty much all I've thought about since my dad's death. In fact, I've got a video which is uploaded to my channel. It's still private. I haven't decided if I'm going to turn it loose yet. It's very much similar to the one that I did where I called it the Capricious Black Box Hangout, where I discussed my father as it relates to hell. I made this only a week or so after his death, and that is on my channel. I just haven't decided whether or not it's something that you all need to see. I'll make that decision down the road here. And the reason I posted this mirror video is because I didn't want, to me, this is the best way to respond to the things that they said in this video. It was spiteful, vengeful, hate-filled, insult, diarrhea-laden, ill-informed, misrepresentative, out-and-out deceptive in every way, shape, and form. And what better way than to just mirror the damn thing? Why respond to it? Just mirror it and let people see it. Now, I've had a lot of people say to me, Mike, it's time to move on. The rabid precept argument is not worth your time. It's not worth any of our time. We're sick of it, etc. And I agree. And I know I've been saying that I'm going to move on from this topic for quite a while now. They just keep dragging me back in with deception, and I don't like it. But I am going to do that. I'm not going to say that I'll never visit it again. That would be silly. I've had lots of people from time to time message me and tell me how important my videos were to them, that they didn't have a good grasp on the precept argument. It was good to have, someone come along and give them some ideas, some clarity. So I think it's important what we've done here, but I do think it's time to move on. And yes, I would invite the rabid presuppositionalists to go ahead and disengage in answer to their question. This is a good idea. I do have a couple of videos yet that I've already recorded that I am going to upload and release. They are not involved in the YouTube drama. These are about the precept argument itself, or even about fundamentalist Christianity itself, not about personalities, ideas, not people. And I'm going to upload those, and then I will be taking my channel in a new direction. We'll readdress things if they need to be readdressed at different points in time from here on. In the atheist-theist debate, I'll be happy to go on different hangouts. Phony Beetle Maniacs has kind of offered to have a hangout with me, and I'm stoked to do that if he would like to do that. He comes across to me as a very, very good person, and so I'd enjoy a hangout with him. So I'm not leaving the atheist-theist discussion totally, but frankly, there are topics that are far more important to me, actually, than these discussions. And so it's time to move to a different topic, and I just wanted to let everyone know that that is the plan. If after the next, I think it's going to be 3 videos, one is a real short one, it almost doesn't count. If I haven't moved on, then feel free to kick my ass, because I do want to be responsive to you. I appreciate everyone's subscription. I value and treasure the comments and the discussions that we get involved in, especially when there's disagreement. Geo Angle, I have to thank you for always being the thorn in my side and disagreeing, because that's where the real rubber meets the road. This is where we actually hash things out. And sometimes the old man is given and sometimes I've given, but I think at the end of the day, we're both benefited from that, and I really honestly cherish that from you, and from all of you. So that's the plan. Like I said, feel free to kick my ass if I don't move on after a couple of videos. Until then, thanks very much for watching.